Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom and Chag Urim Sameach, as we are right in the middle of Hanukkah, our Festival of Lights. I'm Rabbi Benjamin Zober, one half of the rabbinic team here, and I am so glad to welcome all of you to our services here at Temple Sinai tonight. And of course, we wave hello to our friends out there in internet land. Hi! So, you may notice things are a little different. We have a table full of Hanukkiyot, and Tova running around fussing with things, although that's typical. So, as we will be doing our community lighting in just a few moments. So, thank you in advance to everyone who brought in some light to share with all of us. Everyone out there, if you have not already lit, you're welcome to do it with us. And if you have already lit, I would assume that if you ate dinner anywhere more than like 12 minutes ago and you bought the regular candles, they burned out 12 minutes ago. So. Let's see. All right. Well, let's get to our Hanukkah candle blessing. It is on page 279 if you need to follow along, and I would invite everyone to come on up if you have something to light, and we will do this more or less all at the same time. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher tishanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Hanukkah. Baruch atah Eloheinu melech haolam she'asa nisim avotenu bayamim ha'ohem ba'azman hazeh ba'osur Yeshuati L'hara el Shabbat Tikkun T'filati V'sham Todah V'sameach Et achimot be'ach L'zavav be'ach Azigmor v'shir mizmor Chanukah hamizbeach Azigmor v'shir mizmor Chanukah hamizbeach.
I had a little dreidel, I made it out of clay, and when it's dry and ready, oh dreidel, I will play.
Oh dreidel, dreidel, I made it out of clay, and when it's dry and ready, then dreidel I will play.
It has spinning, has a lovely body, with legs so short and thin. A happy human dreidel, come play now, let's begin. Oh, dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay. And when it's dry and ready, then dreidel I will play. Okay, we'll let her run. You win! Congratulations!
Gimel.
Your esteemed president.
That's yeah. That's well, let's go through it again. Sivivon sov 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 Chanukah hu chag tov. Sivivon sov 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 Chanukah hu chag tov. Chag simcha hu la'am nes gadol haya sham. Nes gadol haya sham. Chag simcha hu la'am. I hope it's okay if we continue while you do your thing there. Well, in addition to being Hanukkah, it is another important holiday. It is Shabbat. So we will also light our Shabbat candles, and it is my great honor to invite up Gail and Dawn to light our candles. If you would like to follow along with the prayers, you can find them on page 2. I forgot to say, if you are online and you need to download our virtual siddur, sinai.reno.org/siddur. And if you use the siddur on a regular basis, please let us know, because we're always looking to make sure that it is something that people are taking advantage of.
Yeah. Thank you, Rabbi.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Myra. Please join us. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Amen. Thank you. Well, with all these things going on, our welcome of Shabbat will be continue, but we'll do a few. We were obviously doing some different songs. We will skip to page 12 for Lechuna Ranana. Lechuna Ranana, Lechuna Ranana, Lechuna Ranana, Ladonai. Lechuna Ranana, Lechuna Ranana, Lechuna Ranana, Ladonai. Naria, Naria, Letzor Yishenu, Nikad Mapanav Todah. Naria, Naria, Letzor Yishenu, Peace mirot Naria lo. Lechuna Ranana, Lechuna Ranana, Lechuna Ranana, Ladonai. Lechuna Ranana, Lechuna Ranana, Lechuna Ranana, Ladonai. And we turn to page 20 for Lechadodi. As is our custom, we will sing verses 1, 2, 5, and 9. And when we reach that final verse, I invite you to rise and turn to the entrance of our sanctuary or whatever space you find yourself in this evening. I should say that I was at a conference this last week over last Shabbat, and the folks who were leading Shabbat services, we got to Lechadodi, and they threw us for a loop, and they threw in one of the other verses. So it's not just Rabbi Sarah who does this to tease all of you. It's a thing, yeah. So, but this, instead of just being our humble little group, it was a few hundred people stumbling over whatever verse that was. I think it was 4. But we'll do our favorites today, and hopefully all feel comfortable with that. Adonai echad, Shemo echad, Shemu tiferet v'letchila, echad odi mikrat kala, Shabbat nekabela, echad odi mikrat kala, Panei Shabbat, Kabbalah. Likrat Shabbat, Lechuvan Yilchad, Ki Mekor HaBracha, Mirosh B'Kedem Nesucha, Sof Ma'aseh B'Mar T'filah, Chadodi Mikrat Kala, Panei Shabbat nekabela, Chadodi Mikrat Kala, Panei Shabbat nekabela. Kiva ore kuni uri shirda beri voda Adonai like nigla lechadodi mikrat kala b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Lechadodi mikrat kala, Panei Shabbat kabbalah. Boi v'shalom ateret bala, gam b'simcha utzola, tochem unei am segula, Boi kala, Echadodi mikrat kala, Panei Shabbat nekabela, Lechadodi mikrat kala, Panei Shabbat nekabela. Bavakasha לשבת. We continue together with Chatzi Kaddish, which can be found on page 26. V'yitkara Shemei Rabbah, V'yalma divrach irute, V'yamlich malchute, B'chayechon uvyomechon, Uvchaye de kol Beit Yisrael, Bagala, Uvizman kariv, V'yimeru, Amen. Yehei Shmei Rabbah mevarach, Le'alam ol mehelmaya, Yitbarach, V'yishtabach, V'yitpar, V'yitromam, V'yitnaseh, V'yithadar, V'yitale, V'yithalal, Shmei Dekudesha Barichu, Leila min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, damihiran be'alma, v'meru. Amen. We turn to page 28 and we rise in body or in spirit for the Baruch Hu. Yai da 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 da. Yai da 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 da. Yai da 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 da. Yai da 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 da. Yai da 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 da. Yai da 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 da. Yai da 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 da. Yai da 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 da. Baruch Hu Adonai Hamevorach. Baruch Adonai Hamevorach. Hamevorach Leolam Vaed. Hamevorach. Hamevorach Leolam Vaed. We continue in the Hebrew, page 30. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bidvaro ma'ariv aravim b'chochma poteach she'arim uvitvuna meshanei itim umacharif et ha'azmanim umsader et hakochavim b'mishmerotehem barakia kirtzono borei yom v'layla golel or mipnei choshech v'choshech mipnei or uma'avir yom uvelayla umavdil bein yom uvein layla Adonai tzevaot shemo el chai v'kayam tamid yimloch aleinu leolam va'ed Baruch atah Adonai hamariv aravim. Ahavat Olam can be found on page 32. Ahavat Olam Bet Yisrael Amcha Ahavta Amcha Ahavta Torah u'mitzvot Chukim u'mishpatim Otanu limadata Otanu limadata Al kein Adonai Eloheinu b'shokvenu Kumenu nasiach bechukecha V'nismach b'divrei Toratecha Uv'mitzvotecha leolam va'ed Ki hem chayenu V'yorech yameinu Uvahem nege yomam v'layla Nage yomam v'layla V'yahavadcha al tasir Mimenu leolamim Baruch atah Adonai Ohev amo Yisrael Ohev amo Yisrael. We continue with the Shema, page 34. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vaed. Bavakasha לשבת. Please join me in the Shema, the V'ahavta as our Shema continues, page 36. V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'kol levavcha uv'chol nafshecha uv'chol meodecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom alevavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam v'shivtecha b'veitecha uvrachtecha v'derech u'shachbecha u'kumecha u'kshartam laot al yadecha v'hayu letotafot b'neinecha u'tavtam amezuzot beitecha u'visharecha leman tizkaru v'asitem et kol mitzvotai v'yitem kedoshim lelohechem Ani Adonai Elohechem Asher hotzeiti etchem Mi'eretz Mitzrayim Liot lachem lelohim Ani Adonai Elohechem Adonai Elohechem Emet. We turn to page 39. We alternate the paragraphs at the top of the page. Standing on the parted shores of history, we still believe what we were taught before ever we stood at Sinai's foot, that wherever we go, it is eternally Egypt, that there is a better place, a promised land, that the winding way to that promise passes through the wilderness, that there is no way to get from here to there except by joining hands, marching together. Our joyous song, Michamocha, can be found on the very next page. Yai dai dai da dai da dai 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 yai dai dai da dai da dai da dai yai dai da dai da dai da dai da dai dai yai da dai dai ya da 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 dai Michamocha ba'elim Adonai Michamocha nehedar b'kodesh Nora tehilot osefele Nora tehilot osefele Malchutecha ra'uvanecha Bokei ayam lifnei Moshe Ze'elianu ve'amru Ze'elianu ve'ameru Adonai imloch Le'olam va'ed Adonai imloch Le'olam va'ed V'nemar kifar Adonai et Yaakov Ugalo mi'ad chazak mimenu Baruch atah Adonai Gal Yisrael. We read together the English on page 42. Grant, O God, that we lie down in peace and raise us up, our guardian, to life renewed. Spread over us the shelter of your peace. Guide us with your good counsel. For your name's sake, be our help. Shield and shelter us beneath the shadow of your wings. Defend us against enemies, illness, war, famine, and sorrow. Distance us from wrongdoing. For you, God, watch over us and deliver us. For you, God, are gracious and merciful. Guard our going and coming to life and to peace evermore. Baruch atah Adonai, hapares sukat shalom aleinu, ve'al kol amo Yisrael, ve'al Yerushalayim. We continue with Vishamru on page 44. Everybody ready? I can see people getting ready. I love this. Vishamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat לדורותם ברית olam, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית olam. ביני ובין בני ישראל עוד היא לעולם, עוד היא לעולם, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני, עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. Thank you to all who danced, and thank you, Rosie, for the drumming. That is an excellent addition. I love it. Love it. All right. Well, I hope we're all warmed up. I'm very warm. It's like a furnace in here. Gosh, don't know what it is. But we turn now to our standing prayer, the Amidah, which begins on page 46. I invite you to rise in body or in spirit. Adonai sifatai tiftach ufi agita hilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, Elohei Avotenu v'imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanorah, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'koneh HaKol, V'zocher Chasdei Avot V'imahot, U'mevi Geula Livnei B'neihem, Leman Shemo Be'ahava, Melech Ozer U'Moshia U'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Abraham, Bezrat Sarah. Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai, Mechaye HaKol, Atah Rav Le'Hoshia, Mashiv HaRuach, U'Morid HaGashem, Mechalkel Chaim B'Chesed, Mechaye HaKol Berachamim Rabim, Sohomet Noflim Berofeh Cholim, Umatir Asurim, Umchayem Emunato, Lishenei Afar, Milchamocha Al Givurot, Umidom Elach, Melech Memid, Umechayeh, Umatzmiach Yeshua, V'ne'emanata l'hachayot hakol, Baruch atah Adonai, Mechayeh hakol. ata kadosh v'shimcha kadosh u'kadoshim b'chol yom yelucha selah. Baruch atah Adonai ha'el hakadosh. We continue silently to page 62. Please be seated when you are finished or when you feel ready, and keep your eyes out as there is an inserted reading for Hanukkah that you may encounter as you go through. Say shalom can be found on page 62. O say shalom bimroma, Uyase shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imru, imru, amen. Yahase shalom, shalom aleinu. Ve'al kol Yisrael, Yahase shalom, shalom aleinu, Al Yisrael. Now, normally at this time we turn to Seder Kriyat HaTorah, our Torah service, but on this very special Shabbat, we have a bat mitzvah tomorrow morning. Mackenzie Sudo will be called to the Torah for the first time as bat mitzvah. So as to not steal her thunder, we will be saving our Torah service for tomorrow. She has been working incredibly hard on it and is going to do a fantastic job. So I hope that many of you will come and help cheer her on for all of that. It is always wonderful when folks from the community come and show our students what it is to be a Jewish community and to support one another. It also helps when they get nervous if they can look out onto the kahal and see somebody they've never seen before and think, I don't know that person. I feel much better knowing they're here. So you could be that person. And then afterwards go and introduce yourself and congratulate them. Although we are not doing a Torah service, I did want to take a moment and send out our healing prayers for those who need a bit of it, whether it is body or mind or spirit. There's certainly a lot of that needed on this particular Shabbat after this week. We are thinking this Shabbat of Ahmed Al-Ahmed, Kevin Ashton, Avraham ben Avraham, Avraham Leib ben Yahaskal Fischel, Kathy Bartlett, Tracy Bartlett, Batya Ta'ali, Nava Brenner, Laura Cohen, Megan Carney Cranmer, Sabrina Doty, Jim Eagle Smith, Stephen Gould, Marlene Harris, Pam Hendricks, Hinda Chernia Bat Marjorie, Kay Del Carmen Holly, Ron Kamen, Renee Kerr, Letitia Kruger, Eli Long, John Lutzker, Jason Matthews, James Miller, Harav Miriam Yael Chaya Batsara, Carol A. Moore, Tim Ober, Claire Petersky, Tony Petty, Carol Pevney, the Ramirez Morgan family, Judy Ramos, Sarah Bat Chava, Harav Sarah Bat Yisrael V'Shoshana, Chaya Schwartz, Shlomit Shalit, Chris Stanton, Petra Suber, Vanessa Wagner, Yitzchak Ben Yisrael, Asher Zelech. And we offer our collective prayers to those who are in places where there is no peace and they need our prayers for peace to help them. If there are other names that you wish to share, if you're online, I invite you to put those names in the comments. And if you're present here, I invite you to share those names as my eyes meet yours. Our song of healing for all those that we are thinking of is Debbie Friedman's Misha Berach, which can be found on page 253. Misha Berach Avotenu Mekor HaBrecha Leimotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Misha Berach Imotenu Mekor HaBrecha Le'avotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. So in addition to chanting Torah tomorrow, Mackenzie will be treating all of us to some words of Torah. So again, not wanting to upstage her in any way, I don't have a Dvar Torah, but there are some things that I wanted to share on this Erev Shabbat. We are in the middle of Hanukkah. Now, those of you who are math savvy may have noticed that there's something a little bit amiss with the way that we do our Hanukkah celebrations and the way that we remember it. And this is a teaching that comes from David Hartman of blessed memory. He noted that we have this miracle, right? What is the miracle? Right, the oil lasted for 8 days. They only had enough oil for 1 day. So when they lit on that first day, it wasn't a miracle. because they had enough oil for that. But what Rabbi Hartman suggests is there are other miracles that are mixed in with that. One was the idea that they had multiple days of dedication and rededication of the temple, and did so even though they only had that meager amount of oil. Or perhaps the miracle is that they lit anything at all, having gone through all of those challenges and struggles and sacrifices. I think that's something worth thinking about, especially in our world right now, where we need light more than ever, but it may feel harder to bring it into the world. Fortunately for us, we have all of these excuses to light, reasons to do that. And along with that, we have all of the joy that comes with it. Whether you are a latkes and applesauce person, or a very, very wrong latkes and sour cream person, or whether you put something else on them entirely, like corned beef. It's a wonderful time, good food, friends, family, and all sorts of things to celebrate, not the least of which being the miracles that have enabled us to reach this moment. And I hope that if we need them, there will be more miracles in the future. Shabbat Shalom. At this time, we will turn to the Aleinu, which can be found on page 282. I would like to invite up Thomas to our old friend to come up and open our ark, and I invite you all to please rise. All right. Aleinu leshabeach Adon hakol, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. Page 285. Let the time not be distant, O God, when all shall turn to you in love, when corruption and evil shall give way to integrity and goodness, when superstition shall no longer enslave the mind, nor idolatry blind the eye. O may all created in your image become one in spirits and one in friendship, forever united in your service. Then shall your realm be established on earth, and the word of your prophet fulfilled. Adonai will reign forever and ever. Page 287. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו Thank you. You may be seated. We think now of our loved ones whom death has recently taken from us, those who died at this season in years past, and those whom we have drawn into our hearts with our own. At this time, We are remembering Les Cohen, Alvina Geiger, Frederick Andres, Marilyn Hilborn, Neil J. Rosen, Eve Lubling, Terry Sayez, Flora Alderman, Oritsur Cohen, Patricia Solomon, Kimberly Lane, Arlene Kolber, Joan Seidel, Evelyn Giles, Alan Gordon, Louise Ohayon. And on the Shabbat, we commemorate the yard sites for Ira Lee Marks, Hattie Porter, Fred Solomon, Jean Dawes, Michael Lewis Goldstein, Betty Gordon, Richard Green, George Small, Constance Hellman, Ralph Levine, Sarah Grinwald, Donald D. Omel, Gertrude Heller, William Paul Blank, Don Michelson, MD, Abraham Nathan Alderman, Pearl Dworkin, Arlene Gingold, Benjamin Herman, Bernard Crute, Michael James Lordier, and Eunice April Merkin. If there are additional names that you wish to add, again, if you're online, I invite you to put those names into the comments. And if you're present, I invite you to share those names as my eyes meet yours.
Those who died in the Bondi Beach.
Rob Reiner and Michelle Singer. All those soldiers, you fighting for Israel.
May their memories be for a blessing. Kaddish Tome can be found on page 294. If it is your custom, I invite you to rise at this time. V'yitgadal, v'yitgadash, Shemei Rabbah, v'yalma divrach irutei, v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon, v'yomechon, v'chayei dechol beit Yisrael, v'agala v'zman kariv v'imru, amen. Yehei Shmei Rabbah mevarach le'olam v'olmei almaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar, v'yitaleh, v'yithalal, Shmei Dekudesha, Eila min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, ta'amiran be'alma v'imru. Amen. Yehei Shlama Rabba min Shemaya, v'chaim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'imru. Amen. Osei shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. May the one who creates harmony on high bring peace to us and to all who mourn, to which we say, Amen. You may be seated. We have some announcements. Who will be doing our announcements? Is that Laura? Is that Tova? Is that Michael? Oh, man.
We do have new badges now. It's pretty great.
Badges.
Well, I do. Thank you to Rabbi Ben for leading our service today. Thank you to Laura for greeting. Thank you for Tommy, for not Michael. I guess you stepped in at the last minute. Thank you, Tommy. And as a reminder, we need Torah chanters. We need live stream techs. I think I'm actually going to sign up to learn the live stream pretty soon. When I have a little bit of a spare time, because I often, if you like to hang out at the back of a service, it's a great job to do. No Torah study tomorrow morning, because tomorrow morning we have Max Bat Mitzvah. You know, I'm the 6th, 7th grade teacher, and so I teach all of the kids as they're coming up to their bar mitzvah, and I'm really looking forward to Max. I think she's worked really hard. You know, different students have different relationships with this, and I'm so proud of her coming to this, the end of this long road. So Max Bat Mitzvah, 10 a.m. tomorrow. Come for the service. stay for the food. No Torah study next week. And then 7 candles to Saturday night, Sunday night, 8 candles, no Sinai School. Sinai School is resuming January the 11th. Temple Sinai office will be closed on the 24th and 25th for Christmas. Our wonderful Mike Stonebohr is not Jewish. He does need the day off. And then on next Friday, we have Kabbalat Shabbat service led by Jeff Gingold, not Laura Smith. And we're also closed for December 31st and January the 1st. Apart from that, it's going to just sort of quiet down a little bit. But I do want to throw in a note for the Adult Hebrew Level 3. If you are interested in learning Hebrew and you have a little bit, you just want to sort of push yourself further. Our Adult Hebrew Level 3 class does not come every year. And Rabbi Sarah is a fantastic teacher. I think that about covers it. We do have a potluck coming up on January the 9th for Friday night. Toby, you have something to add?
And yeah, I just want to make a note on tonight's programming.
Okay.
Thank you. Shabbat Shalom. Happy Hanukkah. I just want to say, in case you were specifically looking forward to it, normally on our Hanukkah Shabbat, we have a little bonfire in the parking lot, and it's really sweet. And we hope that the weather will be more cooperative next year. So this year, the Pseudo family is still sponsoring our own egg, but we've brought it inside, so it'll be in our usual spot. And I'm sorry to disappoint, but we didn't want you to get rained on. We didn't want to set the neighborhood on fire. Yeah, yeah. So that's all. I just wanted to make that little announcement, because otherwise people might start heading outside expecting things. So, all right.
Thank you both for that. Thank you to everyone who brought us some light today. How are we? We should have like a competition for like get some like gelt for whoever has like the last candle burning. That would be we need more gambling to fill out the holiday. I feel like that's maybe that. Well, I mean, there's only enough battery power for one night, but it seems to be lasting more than that. So I'm surprised that none of the casinos in town have dreidel. Like, why doesn't the Atlantis have like a high stakes dreidel pit? Like that would be. I feel like that's just a missed opportunity. So if anyone happens to see John Farahi, mention maybe that get that going. There are no bad ideas, except maybe that one. All right. Well, let's see. I have pieces of paper with songs on them somewhere. So I want to close up tonight with a different song. It's one we often do on Hanukkah. From a little different tradition. Unfortunately, I don't think it is in your books. So if you know it, sing real loud. Otherwise, there's a certain amount of repetition. So hopefully that helps. This one is Ocho Candelicas. It is a Ladino tune made popular by the wonderful Flora Jagoda of blessed memory. And so I think that certainly while latkes often get top billing and sufganiyot are making a charge for also places of prominence on the holiday, there are all sorts of other treats that Jews throughout the world have used to celebrate Hanukkah, and truly they're all amazing and they're all great. And so here is a song that celebrates some of those as well as our lighting of the candles. Hanukkah linda está aquí, ocho candelas para mí. Hanukkah Chanukah lindas aquí. 8 candelas para mí. Oh, una candelica, 2 candelicas, 3 candelicas, 4 candelicas, 5 candelicas, 6 candelicas, 7 candelicas, 8 candelas para mí. Muchas fiestas voy a fazer con alegría y placer. Muchas fiestas voy a fazer con alegría y placer. Oh, una candelica, 2 candelicas, 3 candelicas, 4 candelicas, 5 candelicas, 6 candelicas, 7 candelicas, 8 candelas para mí. Los pastelicos voy a comer con almendricas la miel. Los pastelicos voy a comer con almendricas la miel. Oh, una candelica, 2 candelicas, 3 candelicas, 4 candelicas, 5 candelicas, 6 candelicas, 7 candelicas, 8 candelas para mí. Una candelica, 2 candelicas, 3 candelicas, 4 candelicas, 5 candelicas, 6 candelicas, 7 candelicas, 8 candelas para mí. Happy Hanukkah, everyone.